We are the owners and publishers of the publication. We want to welcome you today. It is an exciting day today. It's my pleasure to formally announce the 2023 NFL Alumni Golf Classic, a Super Bowl of golf qualifier. This event will take place on April 24th, 2023. And for those of you who want to know where this is going to be, it's going to be at TPC at the legendary Oaks Golf Course. You can clap for that. With the generosity of our event sponsors, we're confident that we can accomplish the tournament's goal of raising financial support for this amazing Morgan's Wonderland in the Mac Center here that you see today, that we're inside today. Then we have an inclusive initiative with the NFL Alumni Association's charity as well, Caring for Kids. Both of these nonprofit organizations serve children and their families, both local communities and across the globe. As co-chair, it is with great pride that we share with you today our global partner, Amazon. Together, we will further our mission of raising awareness for diversity, equity, and inclusion, especially with persons with disability in the disability community. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Gordon Hartman, founder of Morgan's Inclusion Initiative, and more importantly, Morgan's dad.
And welcome to the Multi-Assistance Center at Morgan. This is truly a destination that you are at. Sometimes we do call it Wonderland, Texas, because we think about Morgan's Wonderland across the street, Morgan's Inspiration Island, water park that's active in the world, it's fully accessible. Morgan's Wonderland Sports, which is just north of us here, and of course Morgan's Wonderland Camp, that's not too far from here as well. And then bringing together the Multi-Assistance Center really truly brings together all the different things that we do to bring about inclusion. And the beautiful thing about the discussion of what we're doing today is allows us an opportunity to continue to do things in a big way. You know, just a couple weeks ago, we had a meeting, and Brent Fields, our CEO, was talking about how just 5 years ago, we had a budget of about $2 or $3 million, and now that budget is more than 6 times bigger than that. Because we're doing a lot of things, a lot of good things every day. We know every day that we're making an impact on bringing about more inclusion for our friends with disabilities. We know that. That's not something we wake up every morning knowing that by the end of the day, we're going to have an incredible fulfillment, knowing that we're truly making a difference in the lives of our friends with disabilities. Blessed with a daughter, Morgan, who was born 29 years ago with special needs, disabilities. Morgan has a cognitive level, even though she's 29, of about a 4 or 5-year-old, has had numerous surgeries, both on her back and her lungs, and many other surgeries. The beautiful thing about Morgan is that she always has a smile on her face. And as you can see from the statue right here, there's a reason why she is waving, because that is Morgan. That is Morgan. She waves at everybody. You would think she's like a politician. Everywhere she goes, she is waving at people. What she is saying there is, I want to be included. And, you know, in many ways, that's what happened and how all this started. Friends, is the idea of seeing Morgan not being included. Many back in 2006, we were on a trip. Morgan just simply wanted to be involved with some other children. And she was excluded from that opportunity because she could not communicate that she wanted to be included. We felt, why And now it is something that's very, it's always been important. Now I'm so glad that there's truly an eye on it, a focus on it. Way, way overdue. You know, many times individuals with special needs sometimes feel that they are not accepted. They're ridiculed sometimes. They have lonely lives because of the fact that they are not included. Ladies and gentlemen, that can change. The things that I talked about earlier, just having a heart, Morgan's Wonderland. I get stories and emails from people all the time who tell me about how they have done something they never thought they could do alongside an opportunity that they never thought would exist. That's just the thing. Tie that into a water park. Tie that into sports activity. What we have. We take it to a camp where someone who may be in a wheelchair can be pointed above the ground right next to someone who has no disability at all, and we're all playing and laughing and having fun together. That's what we need to do, and the reason we need to be a part of it. Because it represents 50% of the population of this world. 15%, people do not recognize it. Well, I don't see it. And because we have not opened up the opportunities enough. And that's where we have to make the change. That's why we do daily basis. You know, this is a season of giving. We're right in the middle of Christmas. And speaking of giving, we are so grateful to Morgan's Inclusion Initiative that we have been identified as a beneficiary, along with the NFL Alumni Charity Caring for Kids, of the inaugural NFL Alumni Golf Classic this coming April. We are incredibly grateful, we're appreciative, and we cannot say thank you enough for that. We are so profoundly grateful to the local NFL alumni chapter for staging the golf tournament. It's been an incredible, incredible tournament. And we'd like to express our deep appreciation, of course, to Amazon. There are many people here from Amazon. Thank you so much, and all your folks for being here. Amazon has about 1.6 million employees. Does that sound about right? Give or take 100,000, maybe. Incredible organization. For them to be a part and recognize that down here in San Antonio, Texas, we're doing something totally outside the box. When we think about how, I mentioned Morgan Wonderland, over 122 countries, not over 100, 122 countries, plus 122 different countries have been represented in some fashion. That's not screaming the desire of inclusion. I don't know what does. And when you think about all 50 states, coming from all over and on a consistent basis, coming from overseas to Morgan's Wonderland, because of what it represents. Not just the buildings and the opportunity to do things that they were before thought of, but the changing of culture and thought about how we do things. That's not for 85% of the population, but for 100% of the population. That is what is critical. And to have Amazon as a key player now, working side by side with us on that, really is going to make a difference. That takes us from here up to here overnight. Thank you. I also want to thank, of course, Luxury Home Magazine. You guys are incredible. You all came to us early on in this process to be a part of this. Thank you so much for making this all possible. We really appreciate it. And of course, it's always terrible when you start naming names because you're going to forget people, and I hate doing this. There is one person I have to recognize, and that is Julie Henderson. Every one of y'all just clap because y'all know how incredible she is, right? And I'm saying nodding your head up. Yes, yes. Julie, everyone here loves you. Thank you for all that you do and for the passion that you have for what you do. anywhere else in the world. Actually, we're on the 8th hole of that golf course. and so we actually didn't buy that location because we need to be on a golf course. It just happens to be at that location. We're able to put all the parts and pieces together to make that work. I think I find that to be very interesting that we're all in this, it's a small world, I guess I should say, in respect that all coming together in that respect. But, we've talked about a lot of things that we're doing. There's a lot more that we are going to be doing. We have plans in 2023, major upgrades, major additions to Morgan's Lawn. In 2024, we're going to be building one of the first pediatric facilities for acute special needs. Why should someone who has an acute special needs, someone who is on a breathing apparatus, who is on a feeding tube, who is visually impaired, hearing impaired, not have the same opportunity as someone else? The reason no one takes that on is because they're afraid to take it on. We're not afraid to take that on. We're going to take it on head on. That's 23, 24. We have other plans, 25, 26, stand by. Is so important to us because they have the NFL alumni. You guys taking time on so many other opportunities that y'all are given to be here and part of what we're doing. And knowing that we're just at the beginning. As we've been around the wall, we've been kind of a secret. We're going to change that by having you guys, Amazon, luxury, home magazine, everyone as part of this truly allows for us to recognize that together we are making a difference. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Next up, my co-chair, Mr. Johnny Skywalker, president of the NFL alumni and a former NFL player for the St. Louis Cardinals. Also, my golf buddy. Johnny, come on up here.
I'm going to bring up my man, Rod, Vice President. Right? Yeah. Yes. These men right here, especially this guy right here, Rod has brought this together. Rod was called by Julie Henderson, and pitched this idea of working and partnering, with them. And Rod has just been amazing, bringing this whole group, all the former players, and when he brought this in front of me, I said to myself, that's awesome. I pitched it to my group, my board members, and with little said, they weren't too wild about it like I was, but this is a passion of mine, and so when we spoke, and Christina, Julie, everyone, Crystal, my whole team of Brady girls, when we spoke about this, I said to myself, this right here changes everything. This could possibly change the world. The way we think, the way we do things in our NFL alumni chapter is a lot different than we used to do 19 years ago. And this is totally amazing, and we're so honored to partner with Luxury Home Magazine, Amazon, Lupe, thank you. This is just an honor for all of us. And I want my vice president, but first I want Rod to introduce all the former players.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you to everyone that's involved. Man, we got a lot of other guys here, but first I would like to bring up my man Dan Moore. Just stand up where you are. Dan, thank you for coming out. We got next to him Mr. Quincy Carter. My big boy, little boy right there. Kevin Garrett, appreciate you. Stuart Osentowski. Yeah, Mike Hendricks. Mike Lifford. My guy. Say anything about Miami Dolphins, man, he will tell you up. We got Chris Young back there in the back. He's here, DB Mag's head of security. Henry Ellard, he was here earlier. He had to leave to do some things. We got my man David Worsham right there. I tell you, David can still throw that football. He played quarterback and he can still swing it. So stay out of the way. I think that's it. Myself, my name is Roderick Walker, Mr. Steve Bragg. These are my big brothers and Mr. Johnny Walker. Thank you guys for having me.
I want to introduce our CEO of the National Alumni, our new CEO. He hit the ground running 6 weeks. Mr. Brad Evans. Brad, come on up here.
Thank you. Let me just take a moment and number one, we're just so grateful in so many ways. And number one, we're here to celebrate Morgan and everything about Morgan and the countless others like Morgan in this world that we're so excited about this venture and Gordon, your vision for an inclusive future for so many others that are like Morgan. And we just look forward to being a part of that vision with you. So thankful for this chapter, Johnny, and all of you for the vision that you've had here. This fits right down our mission of caring for kids, caring for our own, caring for our communities. Madupe, thank you so much on behalf of all of us for all the work that you've done in the partnership from Amazon. Tomas and Christina from Luxury Home Magazine, thank you so much for your support. Your reputation precedes you. Thank you so much for all that you've done and for all of you for being here. And this is just an amazing, amazing concept that has become a reality that we can take even further, that is going to impact the lives of so many others. So we're so excited about this. Thank you to all of you for being a part of this and allowing me to come here and be a part of it as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys, appreciate you. Anybody else see that big ring? Who else saw that big ring? I did. Yes, flashing, love it. Next up, I'm really excited to introduce Madupe Carlton, global leader and head of diversity, equity, and inclusion for worldwide Amazon stores. Please welcome Madupe Carlton.
Before I get started, let me just say that I truly am to be here with you all today. It's been not only a pleasure, it's been an eye-opener, and I also have to take a moment because, as you all can imagine, it many things and my team is quite passionate about this particular initiative. So I'd like to acknowledge and collection here is also on my team. So, as Tomas just said, and I'm so thankful to stand here and be with many of you that are not only with that, I'd like to share a little about Amazon's commitment to disability inclusion. We have a deeply held belief in building and growing a culture that is welcoming to people of all backgrounds. Our vision is to means creating even more opportunities for people with disabilities, innovating how we work, the tools and technologies that we use, empowering our employees to spark more positive change in their local communities. There are over 1 billion people living with disabilities, and the work I get to lead harnesses the power and scale of Amazon to create equity for our disabled employees. At Amazon, we are able to support the world's disabled communities through the technology that we build, like Alexa and Amazon. They were made possible because we put skilled technologists with disabilities who bring their lived experiences when designing products. We also have a thriving employee resource group for all of our disabled employees, parents, caregivers, and allies. There are chapters located all around the globe, and they work together to create social change and support each other as one community voice. I'd like to recognize the global president of Amazon's People with Disabilities Affinity Group. It's a network with thousands of employers. Brendan Bramer is here with us today. We are excited to share the rest of the afternoon. Brendan. Very important role. We all feel the responsibility to champion our local communities, planets, and future generations are counting on us to pay the way. Now, I feel strongly that we must begin each day with a determination to make better, do better, and be better. Connecting with the NFL Alumni Charity and the Hartman Family Foundation does just that for us. And I am so grateful.
Thank you, Luca. Now, Julie Henderson, our legacy family leader, advocate for persons with disability, community and board member of Morgan's Inclusion Initiative. Please welcome Julie Henderson.
I'm almost in tears and I'm not going to cry, but I'm almost there because this group of people, and you all who came to take your time this morning was very, very overwhelming for me. And I wanted to do something that I know I'm not supposed to do. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to call Christina Martinez up here because without Christina, I would not be up here. So let's welcome her to the rest of the night. We don't want to do that thing. There's no way I'm going to do this. It's different than what we do. We have a friendship that goes back many, many years, but we committed 5 months ago that we were going to do some things together. And it's because of Christina, her having a heart for our family, but also for the community that she serves through Home Magazine. And many of you know the story, but when she came to me on a phone call, I think on a Friday night, she said, "Hey, I want to do something. I want to have a golf tournament. Do you want to help?" And I was like, "I don't know, play golf. I don't really know anything about golf, but yeah, what do you want to do?" She said, "I need a charity." And I said, "The only charity I am working for right now is Morgan's Wonderland." So I put it in because of this one. And on behalf of our committee, we have an incredible group of committee members. Some are here today. We have also a couple, Justin and Michelle Graves, who also like to stay in the back. I'm just going to point you out. Who have a nonprofit, I Am Courageous, that does music videos for this place. And because of them, we came together to make this happen. Our son, Robert, most of you know his story, but he had a very rare mitochondrial disease and passed away 7 years ago at 18. So he had full care, And so our family was very much involved in how we cared for Robert and loved on him for those 18 years. And so it is humbling for me because I would have loved for Robert to have a place to come to like that. He got to visit Morgan's Wonderland, and that was so cool. But he never got to see this. And so I know Gordon says he's Morgan's dad, and I'd like to steal from him and say, I'm Robert's dad, and Robert's mom, and his dad is here, and my husband Chris is here. And this place was built for Robert. It's not just Morgan. It was for our community, and as wonderful as this front row is, and I'm very, very honored to be sitting on that row with you all. The families are impressed with what we do for them. My family's impressed with what do you do for a family that's disabled, or a family member that's disabled, or a family caregiver. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with all of you. Y'all are great. But I'm impressed with what you do with what you have. And so to see this and to know what you do with what you have impacts my family, impacts the families around us. So I'm going to name this place Morgan's Place, Robert's Place, Chloe's Place, Mary's Place. The people that I know, the families that I've met, it's their place. It was built for them. And so we celebrate that, and we plan to do some more big things, right? Because it started with, let's dream something big, let's do something for our community that no one has ever done. So we are honored that we get to be a part of this today because of this one. So would this one like to say anything?
Julie, the advocate, Julie, I always introduce her before this as my friend, but soon your friend, because if you've met her once, you want her in your life forever. And also Dr. Henderson, Chris. But if you've met the whole family, you feel that family should be yours forever. So my example has been led by Julie. I actually have goosebumps right now saying that, because the only reason I would think to say, let's do an event and raise a lot of money, who we're going to do it for, the reason that phone call goes to Julie is because that has been her life's mission. So although this family with so many kids, twins, but total of 5, I say that all the time, so many kids, I have 1, but have been advocating for persons with disabilities while they had their own son for so many years. And then thereafter, having that legacy with Robert is inspiring. And so, as Gordon talked about, really bringing to light and sharing with not our community here in San Antonio and Texas, but the world has been an important part of their life and their example. And therefore, we're all standing here today because she said, I have someone who needs attention, and that is the community of persons with disabilities. And Amazon, Madupe, you saying yes to someone who said, hey, this sounds like something we should be a part of. The fact that you said yes is why we're here today, and why the world will see that ripple effect. And of course, Johnny and our new friend, Fred. But the NFL alumni has now said yes to inclusion. So you're here because you said yes to inclusion, and that's important for me, and has been their life work. And so really the celebration still goes back to the Henderson family as our legacy family. So thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I did outkick my coverage. That's my beautiful wife, Christy. I outkicked my coverage. For you NFL guys, you know what that means. So, as we wrap up today, I want to say thank you for everyone that's here, for all the NFL players. Can we give a hand to all the NFL players? For those that don't know about signing up for the tournament, trust me, we'll get you a lot of information. We can get you a team, we can get you signed up. We want you to be a part of this tournament. It's going to be amazing. For those that have time, we would love for you to see all that the MAC, all that Morgan's Wonderland has to offer. So please stay, take a tour to see everything that this facility has to offer, not just the community, but to future communities that are going to be looking for the example of what's been set in San Antonio, Texas, which is amazing. So on behalf of my family, on behalf of my wife, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Have an amazing day, and we will see you on the April 24th, 2003 at our Golf Classic. Thank you so much.